Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nana's Hidden Apron. Did y'all see me just then? Sorry. Welcome to Nana's Hidden Apron. I'm excited this morning. I want to give a special thank you to someone. That someone is all 500 of my subscribers. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that 500 of you guys are that interested in what I do over here and throughout my kitchen. I know, it's 500. It's 500. That's a goal so far. Thank you so much. In celebration of that 500, I want to make some bread, some bacon and sharp cheddar bread, keto bread. I've already got my oven preheated. Can you see that? 300 degrees. I've got everything already pre-measured, so it doesn't take so long. You know, y'all don't have to see me measuring everything out, right? But I have 1.5 cups of almond flour. I have a tablespoon of baking powder, and I've also got just a pinch of the pink Himalayan salt in it. I have some cream cheese, or sour cream. I have 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to melt that. I have 2 eggs back here. I've been letting them get to room temperature. I have a cup of shredded cheese. I've actually got some Monterey Jack and sharp cheddar in there. And then I've got a little bit extra back there that I'm going to put on the top of it once I get it in the pan. And I've got 2/3 of a cup of bacon crumbles. You just fry it up, stick it in your blender, and there you go. That simple. Of course, I have my sifter ready here. Got my pan ready. That is, I've got some extra virgin olive oil sprayed on there with my parchment paper. I've always liked to use parchment paper whenever I bake things, especially with breads, because you know, a lot of times bread has to cook for an hour or longer, and the bottom of it can burn, and this is the greatest thing. It keeps it from burning. Keeps the bread nice and moist. Please forgive my hair. We all know why we're not getting haircuts, ladies. I told my husband, you know, if I don't get my hair cut soon, I cut his hair. He's retired Army. I cut his hair. He high and tight. That's the way he wears it. I told him, I said, you know, if this keeps up, you're going to have to give me a high and tight. He said, I don't think so. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started with this. Now, what I'm going to do is what I always like to do, and that is to sift my flour. Like that noise? I like to sift the flour to get any little bits out of there. It's a good thing to do. It only takes a minute, and it's a good thing to do. It keeps your breads from having bits in it that are may get caught up in areas of your intestine. I know you don't want to hear that. We're making bread, right? But anyhow, it's always a good idea to sift any of your flours. And, you know, just go ahead and throw that in there too while we're at it, right? You know I've got my sink of water over there so I can wash these dishes up while things are baking in the oven. And I'm so happy. Thank you all. Can't say thank you enough. But I can ask for this. When you watch one of my videos, if you would please click the like button and to let me know that you like it. And I'll do more stuff like that. Share my videos with your friends and your family. Let them know. Let them know what's going on over here in Nana's kitchen. Whether it be a perfect bread that comes out of the oven, whether it be a flop, we've had a few of those too, some delicious cupcakes, anything like that, you know. I want to share it with you all. Let you come on my journey with me. Let you know what's going on. Sadly, while I've been all closed in here at the house, I've been eating more than I was supposed to. And doggone it, I've gained weight. So, I've been keeping myself super busy. I've got my house clean today already. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what you don't want in there. That won't even go through the sifter. Not even with me running my fingers across there will that go into the, will it go through that sifter. So, well, okay, it is, but it is now. Having to put a little pressure on it, though, to get it through there. But that's the kind of stuff that we don't want in the bread. That right there. So I'm just going to step over here and dump this out right quick. Yeah, we don't want that in there. Now I'm just going to give it a whisk. Because you see the baking powder there. It needs to be mixed in. Let me move that before I end up having a disaster here. But we just want to whisk this in. Like that. Now, I need to melt my butter to get this process rolling. But first, we're going to whisk up these eggs a little bit. And then, I'm going to go ahead and put the sour cream in with the eggs. And we're going to whisk that in together. But, yeah, please share my vlogs with your friends, your family. Remind them to hit the, and if you're just now joining me for the first time, check out some of my vlogs. Go ahead and do a subscribe. Click my subscribe button, and the notification bell. You'll want to click on that, so that each time I put something new out, you do get the notification. I put my hand over that so it doesn't splash out everywhere. I have big hands like my dad, so no problem with that. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate every one of you. And like I say, if you haven't subscribed yet and you're just watching me, you're watching some of my vlogs, thank you so much. I appreciate the views. There we go. Look at that. See there? You want to get that mixed in together real good like that. Now, I understand some people don't like sour cream. And I can tell you that I'm a person that doesn't care much for sour cream. But I love to use it when I bake. I'm going to stick this in the microwave. Get you up here. I love to use it when I bake. There was a bread. My mama passed away 3 years ago. And there was a bread that she always wanted me to make in the wintertime when the apples, well, the late fall, when the apples were off the trees. They had apple trees in their yard. I would go over and get some of the apples, and we would use those apples, and I made her an apple bread. And what I'll do, I'm sorry, I hope I've got that up right. What I'll do for you folks that don't eat the keto is this fall, of course I can't get her apples off of her tree anymore, but it's okay, I can get some apples. I'll make that bread and let you all see, and then I'll give it to the kids. That's what I do, because I love to bake. I do, and there's a lot of stuff I just haven't got the hang of yet as far as baking keto. And so I like to just give it to the kids because I can't eat it, so somebody's got to enjoy it, right? Got the butter melted, but my mama loved that bread, and she didn't ask for much, I assure you, she just didn't. And that was one of the things that she always would ask me for, is that. And I was always so happy to make it for her. I am pouring, yes, I should have moved that over here. There we go. I just poured the egg mixture in, and I'm going to stir it up just a little bit. Because I don't want to put that hot eggs in here. Why? Okay, we know why. Because it will cook the eggs. You can't put that hot stuff in there because it'll cook your eggs. You don't want your eggs to cook in your bowl. You want them to cook in the pan. That's what we want. So, sorry, I had to get me a spatula. Forgot to do that. I just used the whisk enough to get the dry ingredients mixed in together. That's the only reason for that. I think I should have got my smaller pan out. I'm telling you, I keep looking at this and thinking it just might need a smaller pan. There we go. Look at all that. Yeah, buddy. Dump all of that in there. And all of this buttery goodness in there. I know a lot of places don't have butter right now with the situation at hand. You can use margarine. It's not gonna hurt you to use margarine if you have to. But your butter, of course, for keto is best. Butter's best in general, just because it doesn't have all those. The pasture raised is what you want. It doesn't have all the junk in it that is not good for the digestive tract in the body. But let's get this mixed up. Look at there. Tom has to work today. He's working overtime. This is a Saturday that I'm making this, by the way. He's usually off on Saturdays. And they've just been super busy at work. And so they told them all they have to work overtime this weekend. For the next little while, they said. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I see it just keep jumping around. Jumping and jumping. Alright. Yeah, I think maybe I should have used my smaller bread pan. But this is a new thing. I haven't made this yet. So it's a new one for us. Now, I do know that it will tend to be a little bit crumbly, I believe. So, you know, you'll want to store it in the refrigerator anyway. And when you can cut this up and use it for a savory breakfast dish. Fry it up in your skillet with a little bit of butter. Add a little butter to it, like you're going to toast it. Don't put it in a toaster. You know, it's got that would be bad. That would be a fire bad. Because it's got all that butter and the grease from the bacon bits and all that in there. So, you know, you don't want to do anything like that. Sprinkle that on there. You know what else I'm going to do? Because it just sounds that good to me. I'm going to sprinkle some chives on here. Because it just sounds that good. I don't know why I didn't think about that till now, but that's okay. At least I thought about it before I stuck it in the oven. I know I've told you all before, but I sure do like my little jars that I made up with my spices and stuff in it. Love it, love it. Fits perfect over here. Whoops. Perfect. I know exactly where everything is. Tom's like, how in the world do you reach in there and know where those are? Well, number one, I've got them alphabetized. They are alphabetized, and just because I use them so much, that's how I know. Alright, let's turn this on. Now, I'm going to put this in this preheated oven, and I'm going to bake it for about 50 minutes. Okay? About 50 minutes. And when it gets done, I'll be back. And I'll show you how I'm going to store it, because I'm going to store it in the fridge, like I said. And then, after it has time to cool down, I'll slice it up, and we'll give it a try after Tom gets home. But I'll see y'all in a few minutes. I went ahead and let it bake for an hour because I took it out in about 45 minutes and I thought it needed a little more time. So it has been an hour. Let's get it out. How many of y'all just use your little tea towels for getting stuff out of your oven? I just find it's a lot easier to do that than it is to, because the mitts and stuff are so big and bulky. And I tried some of those silicone things. Lit my fingers up. The little mitt. I've got it tucked away right there. Ooh, I have 2 of them. I only used them 1 time. But yeah, I have a set of those if anybody's interested. I can't use them. I burn my fingers off. It looks good. It smells great. I can smell that bacon. You see how it puffs back up when I push down on it? Gets that little pop back up. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I don't know yet until it cools completely down. I'm going to go ahead and take this, well, I said it was. Let me get a knife and loosen that up around the edge. Apparently I didn't spray enough of the non-stick spray on there, did I? So let's get it loose. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that little corner right there. See that right there? Didn't spray that good enough, did I? That's alright. Came out easy enough after all. So, yeah. Oh, golly, it just smells divine. I'm telling you it does. I'm going to let it sit here and cool down. Wow. Look. Let me show you. Yeah, I probably should have used my smaller pan so that it would have rose a little bit higher. But that's alright. That's alright. Look. You see that? Let's see. Look. How about that? Nice, huh? Springs back. It's not crispy or anything like that. After it cools down, there's a little piece right there. No, I won't. I'll drop it in the floor. My fresh mopped floor. Don't mind my bare feet, y'all. Kentucky girl, what can I say? But I'm going to let it cool completely down. I was thinking about brushing some butter on it, but I think I'm going to let it cool down completely first. And then I'm going to maybe I'll put some butter on it. But it's perfect for slicing and butter it up a little bit, stick it in a skillet, fry it up, scramble you some eggs, put it on top of it. What a wonderful breakfast. What a wonderful keto breakfast. If you have some avocado toast on this, oh my goodness, it would be amazing, wouldn't it? Really would. But, like I said, I'm going to let this cool completely down. And after Tom gets home from work, I'm going to slice a little piece of it. And we'll give it a try. Obviously, I'll record it, let you all see what we think about it. Y'all know if we don't like it, we're not going to eat it. Give it to somebody else. But if we don't like it, we just don't like it. Hopefully we will. What I did was I took a recipe that was just the bread itself, just plain bread. And they used some Greek yogurt in it. I switched it out for the sour cream and then decided to put the cheese in there and the bacon crumbles. So, oh, if it tastes as good as it smells, it's really going to be the bomb, I'm telling you. Okay. If it tastes as good as it smells, we'll probably have it with some scrambled eggs tomorrow morning for breakfast. Yeah, buddy. I didn't have this chicken over here. That's what I've had over here in that pan, by the way. Y'all probably saw that earlier. Just sitting over there on a wire rack. I've got chicken, some chicken breasts that I'm thawing. I wanna cook them on the grill or the smoker, but probably the grill if it doesn't rain. But that's another video. So for now, y'all take care. See you in a little while. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slice a piece of this off so that you all can see what it looks like on the inside. I guess I should have done that a while ago, but I didn't want to handle it while it was too hot. But look at that. You know what? You know I'm going to go ahead and try it, right? It is just a little crumbly, but that's to be expected. It is almond flour, so that's to be expected. All right, let's get y'all up here. It's pretty good. It would be a good the recipe itself without the bacon in it and cheese would be really good for the keto stuffing. Definitely. But to get this recipe and other recipes that I put on Facebook, or that I put on my YouTube channel, I do have a Facebook page called Nana's Hidden Apron. And you can go there and see my recipes and just other stuff that I share around the house and so forth. But y'all, I'm going to let Tom try this when he gets home. So we'll get back to you then. For now, yum. Okay, Tom's home from work now. Yay! Yay, we get to spend a little bit of time together. But he is going to give that a taste. So, you go ahead, dear.
Thank you.
I think it would make a good without the cheese and the bacon. I think it would make a good replacement for cornbread for stuffing myself. Did I get it too hot? Okay.
One bite just ain't enough.
Oh, yay, you like it.
Yes, I do it very good.
Now, wouldn't that be good, like toasted with some scrambled eggs on it? Or you know, I could probably even come up with some kind of, not really French toast, but something along those lines. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let him finish eating that. And I've got supper over here cooking. So, you all take care. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. I just thank you so much. I do.
500, yay!
Yes. Okay. It's raining here now. So, we're going to get off here. Have a little bite to eat. And again, share my vlogs if you would, please. Share them with your family. Share them with your friends. Let me know what you think about the stuff that I put on here. Y'all take care, and I'll see you. Bye.